Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery in BL tonight. In tonight's show, we're going to talk about PanJam twice. Big news here from the PanJam investment company. It's twice as nice tonight on Business Live for PanJam. First up, PanJam considering a dividend. The board of directors is scheduled to get together very soon, May 12, 2021. The directors are going to be considering a payment of a second interim dividend payment for the year 2021. Now, Derrimon trading here, the company doing a lot of deals in the marketplace, recently closed their transactions in the USA. Now, in this case, they're having a delay in their annual report. Lots of companies have been having this. A lot of annual reports are actually on the JSE now as we speak. Derrimon goes on to say that they're not going to be submitting their annual report by April 30th, 2021. That's for the period or the year that ended December 31st, 2020. Seprod here coming out with the first quarter. That's not so good, but the management discussion analysis goes into the reasons why. Some hit with some costs in terms of infrastructure damage and so forth down at their dairy business, and a few other things, just the shipping market, lots of the cost really being excessive there and hurting their admin expenses. So the first quarter profits down, surprising, 14%. We'll see if this is a trend to go into the other food companies like Grace Kennedy, Derrimon, but Seprod here down 14% for the first quarter. Now the revenues are up 5% or so, but the profits, as we said, down to 546 million Jamaican, still a lot of money from 632 million Jamaican. Expect them to rebound, whether it's second quarter, but definitely probably by the third quarter. Revenues are up 5%, hitting just under 10 billion for the quarter, 9.57 billion Jamaican dollars. Now, as we said, it's a double whammy night. PanJam investment doing something that they haven't done before here now. Appointment of an independent CEO. It's big time news. So that's going to be, we don't think there's going to be any more bigger news for this week than this one. It takes effect not immediately, but July 1st, 2021. It's Miss Joanna Banks is now going to be the CEO of the company, July 1st, 2021. She commenced at PanJam from 2016. So this is big time, big promotion in 5 years. A part of the wider Sagicor group though, for a bit longer, but in 5 years now, jumping into the driver's seat. She was Vice President of New Business Development Strategy prior to this. An announcement coming out by the Executive Chairman, major shareholder, Stephen Facey, as he now jumps into the Executive Chairmanship role. So fantastic news there, interesting. We're seeing that trend in the marketplace, but new for going forward here for PanJam, shaping itself more and more as a private equity business, some large holdings there in Sagicor. Last up, overseas markets. Lyft here, performing better than expected. Uber's doing pretty well as well, but the whole rideshare company here for the first quarter earnings. They still reported a loss per share, but that's pretty normal with a lot of these kind of tech companies in the US markets. So the loss is US 35 cents per share versus US 53 cents per share was the expectation. So they did better there. Now they registered 609 million US of revenues for the first quarter. And the key metric, this is the one you want to follow, the one you want to look at, the active riders, on the app where the company jumped nicely. We're now talking about by the end of the first quarter, Lyft now has 13.49 million active riders. I'm Mark Croskery, this is Business Live.